Prairie-style architecture, civil engineering and architecture, student example. This example is meant to give you kind of a guideline or a reference to develop your own presentation for the style that you choose. Of course, since we're giving you an example for prairie-style architecture will be the one style that you cannot choose for your own. So moving into the presentation. Prairie-style architecture was developed by Frank Lloyd Wright, who began to develop this style of architecture in 1889 using his own home and studio in Oak Park, Illinois. The Prairie style of architecture became more recognizable and popular in the 1900s, and many other architects picked up the style and created Prairie-style designs. The material used in Prairie-style home construction varied over time. Early examples used plaster with wood trim. Later, horizontal board and batten siding, concrete block, and brick were also used. There remain many examples of Prairie-style architecture across the U.S., with a large concentration of historic Prairie-style homes in the Chicago, Oak Park area of Illinois, where Frank Lloyd Wright lived for several years. The most dominant characteristic of Prairie-style architecture is that they have low horizontal lines. That contributes to a low profile, including a low-pitched roof and wide overhanging eaves. Most Prairie-style homes also have a central chimney. The interior design of Prairie-style homes typically include an open floor plan. Two of the more famous Frank Lloyd Wright Prairie-style homes are the Frederick C. Roby House in Chicago and Falling Water in Mill Run, Pennsylvania. Can you identify the important characteristics of Prairie-style architecture in these two examples?